Okay, now that we have created a basic platforms that you can jump between, we're going to try to do some fancier stuff. So first, let's create um, a new empty object. We're going to call this tilting platform. Okay, let's got to get this in the right spot though. So now this is like a folder that you can put stuff underneath. Now we're going to drop a platform into it. So let's go back to our templates under assets. We're going to drop it right in there. Call it tilting platform also. Okay, we want to make this one larger. So let's move it off the ground a bit more. Let's make it maybe length of 20. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And then we're going to move it by moving the parent, though. We want to kind of keep it relative. So we're going to move it over like this on the parent. Maybe away from those items there. Okay, save that. And then what we want to do is we want to create an animator on it. So let's go back to the animation screen. Let's do create an animator. And we're going to call this, put it underneath assets. We're going to call it tilting platform. Okay, now this one's a little bit tricky. What we're going to do is we need to figure out what to do to make it so that it's like tilting. So take it like this. We're going to switch to E so that we can rotate it. Let's reset this to be 0. Sorry, I don't want to reset it to 0, but I do want the position to be 0 for everything. That's going to bounce it somewhere else, unfortunately. So now we're going to have to move it again. Back to W, and now we'll move it like this. Okay, there we go. Okay, I did that wrong. I'm supposed to turn the platform inside to 0. Okay. So now, okay, after thinking this over, here's what I've decided. We're going to change the tilting platform. We're going to call it tilting platform parent. It's okay that this one's not at 0. We can just move that to where we want it to be. The tilting platform itself, that should be position 0, 0, 0. And then we want to rotate it. So one of them is negative 31 on Z, and the other angle is 30 on Z. Okay, so that's what we want. So now we're going to go back to the animator. And we're going to add transform, rotation, and we want, again, something in the middle. So we'll do another keyframe right there. So what we really want is we want Z to be between 30 and negative 30. Now let's see if that worked. Yes, you start at 30, it goes to 0, and then it goes to negative 30. Okay, that sounds right. Let's go ahead and run this. Okay, it's doing that thing where it just skips back again. That happens a lot in Unity for some reason. Oh, of course. Okay, I did that wrong. It should be 30 for for the first keyframe. Oops, as soon as I changed it, it broke it. Well, let's do Z will be 30. The middle keyframe is going to be negative 30. And then the final keyframe is 30. Okay, now it should do it right. Okay, obviously that's way too fast. Okay, let's slow it down. So you go to this, that's the animator for it, and we're going to do half speed. So 0.5. We're going to run this again. Okay, so now we're on it, and it's like a giant seesaw. In the middle, you're okay, but it's hard to get to the end. Whoops, okay, we fell off. Okay, so it actually, notice how it throws you in the air. So that's kind of what we wanted here. But I want to show you another thing that we can do with this platform. We probably want to slow it down though. So let's go ahead and slow it down further. 0.25. And now we want to create a physics material for it. So let's go back to the materials. Let's create a new physics material. So right mouse click, go to create. And then go to physics material. Okay, so we're going to put low friction surface. All right. Oh wait, I forgot to put it on the. We got to actually add it to the platform. So we're going to go here. We're going to drag that right on there. That should add it. Okay, I had it right. It just shows up underneath box collider, the low physics surface. All right, let's try actually using it. Okay, it should slip off now. Notice it was also bouncing. So I don't think I want both. I think maybe what I want is to get rid of the bounce for this one. So we'll put that back to 0. And it wasn't really slick enough. So let's do 0.1 for each of those. And then let's try again. Forces you to kind of run up and down it to stay on it. I think I want it more slippery than that. Let's try 0.01. Whoops. All right, it's too fast. Let's slow it down. Go back to the animator. We're going to do 0, 1. Okay. And then let's make it really slippery. All right, now let's try it again. Let's see if this gives us the effect we're looking for. Yeah, it's slippery. Maybe not as much as I was hoping. Okay, let's now make a bouncy collider. Material. So we're going to do create, physics material, bouncy surface. We're going to go ahead and leave the default there, but we're going to make the bounciness a 1, and we'll do maximum. Okay, so let's drag this bounciness onto the mesh collider itself that's on the ground, and let's run. Okay. Okay, now the surface is now bouncy. Fortunately, that makes the game, pretty much unplayable, but you got the idea here, so let's actually add it to a platform now. Take it back off that mesh collider. Let's make the second one bouncy. So we're going to throw the material on there. It was too bouncy though, so we're going to do 0.5. And let's go to try. Okay, so it bounces a few times, and then we can complete the rest of the way. And we made it. Okay, well,